Encounter at the Beach by MagnusMagneto. It's an idyllic day at the beach. The sun shines brightly while a soft breeze keeps you cool. In the distance, you see a young woman stretching herself out. Peering closer, you notice her body is covered with rippling muscles and colorful tattoos. The sun shines against her hair, which has been dyed with nearly a full rainbow. She turns towards you, revealing a rippling midsection with thick six-pack abs. You continue to stare as hard as you can, eager to better examine her body. She looks towards you, eyes locking with yours before immediately walking towards you. She carries herself with a level of confidence you see very rarely, never breaking eye contact as she approaches. As she closes the distance, you get a better look at her arms and shoulders, which are similarly ripped like her core. Her demeanor is as bright as her hair, large green eyes sparkling a little as she smiles softly. Her voice cuts through the general noise of the beach. "Hey there, how are you doing? I saw you looking over at me and figured you might want to chat." You start to fumble out a response explaining that you didn't mean to stare, but she quickly interrupts you. "Oh no, I don't mind you looking at all. I work my ass off for this body, so I like it when I get attention, especially from a cute guy like you." Her voice is clear, controlled, and effortlessly loud, filling you with warmth from its sound alone. You quickly tell her that her efforts have paid off because her body is incredible. "Aw, thanks. What do you like most about it? A lot of people say my abs are their favorite," she says, crunching down her midsection, making the hard blocks of muscle bulge out further. "Those are really amazing," you reply. "They're the best abs I've ever seen on this beach, actually." She giggles. "You're right, they are. Want to feel them?" "Of course," you say, drawing near and placing your hand on her torso. The skin is softer than you imagined, while the muscle is even harder. It's difficult to contain your excitement. Being so close to her, you smell a combination of dried sea salt and her spent vitality, indicating she swam vigorously earlier. "You can press as hard as you won't hurt them," she chuckles, the laughter making her rippling muscles dance within your grasp. You push harder, finding her words to be true. Her abs remain perfectly firm and unmovable, regardless of how hard you try to budge them. Your hands linger for another minute before her voice cuts your train of thought. "I could deadlift and squat you really easily, want to see?" "What, like use me as a weight right now?" She nods. "Yeah, if you'd like to, that is. It'd be fun and would save me a trip to the gym tonight if I get enough reps in." After taking a moment to process what's happening, you quickly agree, eager to become closer with this woman and feel her strength firsthand. She crouches down and instructs you to sit on her shoulders. You find them to be hard and sturdy, but comfortable enough that it isn't unpleasant. She stands up straight, barely straining at all from your weight. She grunts softly as she slowly squats down, carefully employing a full range of motion before standing back up again. She repeats this process, counting off the repetitions as she goes. It's a little disorienting at first, but you quickly adjust to the motion. After finishing a dozen repetitions, she stands still for a few moments before stepping forward. She slowly walks towards the ocean, adding lunges to every other step she takes, working different muscles in her legs at the expense of further disorienting you. After reaching the shoreline, she stands still and starts lifting the balls of her feet before lowering them back down, steadily performing calf raises. She does at least 24 of these before walking a few paces back towards where she met you, and kneeling down, prompting you to get off her shoulders. "Okay, ready for the deadlifts now?" You're a little nervous about being swung around like that, but agree anyways. She instructs you to lie down perfectly flat on your side and to try to not move at all. It's awkward for you to get into the position and difficult to maintain it, but after she grabs you and hoists you off the ground, the adrenaline makes it easy to remain still. She lowers you back down to the ground, careful to not actually drop you. She raises you back up, grunting softly as you brush against her legs. After finishing 2 more of these lifts, she asks, "Hey, think you could handle me doing a few overhead presses too?" I think so," you reply, body involuntarily trembling from the muscles you're exerting to stay still. "Awesome, thanks," she cheers before hoisting you up to her shoulders, then pressing you as high above her head as her arms allow. I wanted to work on my upper body today too, so this is going to give me more time in the evening. Unable to handle the disorientation, you close your eyes and try to block out the pains of her strong fingers gripping you and the struggle of holding the position you're in. She slowly counts out 10 more reps like this, the minute or so it takes her to complete them feeling far longer. At last, she stops, careful to gently place you on the ground before releasing her grip. You sit there and simply stare, awed by this woman who walked up to you, let you touch her abs, and used you as a human weight without even telling you her name. She walks over to you, extending a hand as she leans over. You reach up and take it. She firmly clasps her hand, yanking you onto your feet in a single motion before letting go. "Thanks for helping me out like that," she cheers. "I always feel better after getting pumped up. Was it fun for you?" You quickly nod. She continues, "Hey, want to get something to eat at the pier? There's a great clam place I like to hit up after working out on the beach." "Sure, that sounds great, let's go," you agree. She wraps her right arm around your shoulders, the heat of her body and strength of her grip making you feel snug, emboldening you to place your left hand around her waist. You walk together in a dreamlike haze, thanking the universe for putting this woman in your path, and wondering where it will take the two of you in the future. The end. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like, subscribe to be notified of future releases, and share a comment.